So it was never my intention to make a video, but after what happened today, I just had to do it. I just had to. I mean, what was a wonderful Sunday, like I was gonna watch the Pro Bowl and all that, just turned into a horrific and just a sad day with the passing of the legend Kobe Bryant at age 41. Um, the shocking and horrific passing of the legend, one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. He passed away in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. Just terrible news. I just can't believe it happened, really. So I was like watching the Pro Bowl and all that, and then the announcer Joe Tessitore was saying that Kobe Bryant passed away and all that, and I was like, that's not true. But then I realized that, oh yeah, this is, because then the ABC News special report came out saying that he had passed away in a helicopter crash, and I was like, oh my god, like, how can this happen? I mean, he's a legend, and I guess it was just bad weather or something that the helicopter just like went down. I mean, it was just like really shocking. And so in the helicopter, he was taking his daughter Gianna to an away basketball game when this happened. Just horrible, really. There were no survivors, so it was a bad crash, just really bad. This is so crazy to think about, considering yesterday he had just tweeted after LeBron James passed him in scoring and all that. So now Kobe is fourth on all-time list of scoring. He had tweeted congratulations and all of that good stuff to LeBron, and now this happened. That was his last tweet ever. I mean, can you just believe that? It's just unthinkable. Like, LeBron had honored him last year, not last year, like last night. Who would have thought this would happen? No one. It's just so sad. I mean, this guy was a legend. He was a role model and just one of the best players you could ever see and ever watch on television and just listen to. He was just a motivator for young people like me and for adults to pick up a basketball, and just start playing the game. This is the least I could do for him, just putting the four, I mean, this is the least I could do for him. Yeah, what a legend. Like one of the first names you think of in basketball, like when you say, oh yeah, I've been watching basketball, and you think of, oh yeah, Kobe Bryant, he plays. One of the first names that comes up. It just who he is, just a legend, an all-time legend. He motivated everyone, and now he's just an all-time great. And just speechless, kind of. But some really great accomplishments, one of the greatest players ever. 5 NBA titles, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP. I mean, his jerseys are in Staples Center. I mean, they're hanging, obviously, number 24 and then 8. So right now he's 4th on the all-time scoring list with 32,643 points. And he was just a legend off and on the court. In both places, he was a legend. And that is one of the biggest things you can take away from him. And he was just getting started in the second phase of his life. He was only 41. And then after playing in the NBA, he was like writing books and all that. And he won the Oscar for like a short animated film. And then he did the ESPN show Detail, where he breaks down other players. That was like fantastic. And just coming straight out of high school. Who comes straight out of high school to go into the NBA? Only Kobe could do that, At 18 years old, became the youngest player to play in the NBA. For this franchise, I mean, the Lakers. Look at this team. I mean, they're so famous. And he played for them at age 18. Just unbelievable. 20 years in the league. Just somebody, nobody can ever be like him. Just one of a kind, And just a motivator who passed on the game to the next generation of players, like college players coming out, the guys who are currently playing, LeBron, Kawhi, James Harden, all these guys taking inspiration from him. And during the Rockets game today, some players were like getting like so emotional about it and all that, you know. It's really hard to process for them, you know, considering they watch him on TV and was a role model. Tyson Chandler, who was so emotional, he played with him in stints with the Lakers. I mean, just it's something so crazy, you know. And he was passing on his wisdom, his knowledge of the game, which was just like so amazing to watch and learn from him, you know, and passing it down to his daughter, Gianna, who also wanted to play. And he was just how a legend should be, you know. When you think of legends, he's just probably one of the top ones. His devotion to winning, he'd probably do anything to win anything on the field. I mean, on the court, he'd probably do anything to win the game. He was the best player he could possibly be, and just all about being yourself. He had this quote saying he doesn't want to be like Michael Jordan, he wants to be like Kobe Bryant, and just be yourself. You know, as well as he always said never. He didn't say it, but he was always in his quotes telling us to never give up and continue to battle through any negative in your life, and always try to fight through everything and be great in the end. So, just everything you can ask for from him. He tried to help everyone in this world. Everyone knows Kobe, and I'm sure everyone's very deeply saddened by this loss today. No one will ever be like Kobe Bryant, a one-of-a-kind legend that is an all-time sports person. His legacy will ring on. Rest in peace, Mamba.